Hello everyone, welcome to iQuanta. So there has been some changes in NMAT 2020 exam this year comparing to last year. There has been changes in terms of number of question, marking system, the way exam used to get conducted, and there are many other changes as well. So in this particular video, I am going to tell you regarding changes in NMAT examination and other important thing that you are supposed to know. So now, first important change that has been in this year NMAT exam is a date. Due to COVID-19, dates are going to change. Initially, NMAT announced the date would be from 6th November, 6th October to 19th December, which is kind of 75 days period. And till last year, NMAT used to conduct it in 75 days, and this particular 75 days was used to get divided into 5 windows, and each windows was of 15 days. Okay, but this year they updated the date that this would be the date for NMAT examination, but just yesterday they removed the date. So now if you visit NMAT website, you'll find that important dates that comes out to be coming soon. So that means the exam date is going to be changed, or it has already been changed, and you'll see the new dates within some time. Okay, now test fees and everything, so there has been some changes in terms of fees and everything as well. Till last year there was nothing like early bird discount or whatever we used to say. So this year dates are not announced yet, so you cannot go to website and take this appear for this exam for 2000 rupees. So once they announce the date, there will be early bird date and all other date would be mentioned over there once the date is being announced. So for test fees is 2000 rupees plus taxes if you do the early registration. Late registration is 2500. Retake is now NMAT is the only exam which you can take up to 3 times. Okay, and this till last year it was a 7, as I told you, it was a 75 days, and in each window you can take tests for at least at max 1 time. So in 5 window you can choose any 3 window and you can appear for test 1 times each. Okay, this year what is going to be changed, we'll see once the date and everything else is being announced. Retake is same as a early bird registration, 2000 rupees plus taxes. Now rescheduling something I would suggest others to mainly look out for, because just wasting 1100 rupees plus taxes just because you choose the date initially wrong, and now you have to change the date. So do not do any hesitation or any mistake while choosing the date in the first go. Okay, now we'll look into the NMAT. These are the major changes that has been introduced this year when we compare it to last year with NMAT examination. So this is the NMAT 2019 test pattern. In NMAT 2000, the sequence for all these 3 sessions are same: LR, QS, and language skills. Okay, in 2019 there was a 32 questions of language skill. This year it has been increased by 36 questions, so there is an increase of 4 questions. Now in quantitative aptitude, it used to be 48 questions, but now it is 36, so there is a reduction of 12 questions. And now in LR, there is a reduction of 4 questions. Okay, so in total there is a reduction of 12 questions. We see it used to be 120 questions, but now it is 108 questions. Good thing is time is same. Okay, total time is same, it's a 120 minutes, it's a 2-hour test. But if we see sectional timing is being changed, it for LS it was a 22 minutes, now it is 28 minutes, so it's an increase of 6 minutes. For quant it is a reduction of 8 minutes, and for logical reasoning it is increased by 2 minutes. And when it's come to marking pattern, in previous year it was a +3 -0, so +3 for any right answer, and there was no negative marking for any incorrect answer. So this year it has been changed to this 12 to 120. So this particular pattern is of GMAT exam. Okay, so it depends upon the difficulty of the question. If the question is difficult, you'll get a less mark. If a question is easy, if you make it correct, you get a less mark. If question is difficult, if you get it right, you get a higher mark. So we'll see that how it works. Okay, now some major changes in NMAT examination scores. Initially it was like if you give exam in window 1, uh, you used to get score in the third or fourth day of window 3. That means sometimes you have to wait for around 35-36 days to get your score, and sometimes you have to at least, even if you give exam on 15th day of window 1, you have to wait for at least 17 to 18 days to get your score. Now this has been changed that you'll get a score in 48 hours only. So if you give your exam today, okay, you'll get your score, and that is a scaled score. You'll get your scaled score within 48 hours. So if you get it today, you'll get it on the day after tomorrow. You'll get the your scorecard. Now another major change in NMAT examination is that it has introduced is exam pattern as up to GMAT exam. So in GMAT it is like, see, there are suppose there are 5 questions. Okay, first question is easy, you make it correct, difficulty level of second question get increase. If you make second question correct, third difficulty level of third question get increase. So it get increased till you make a question incorrect. Suppose there's a 5 question, you make first correct, you make a mistake in second question, so difficulty level of third question get reduced, and with the same mark of the third question get reduced as well. Over here, if you make second question correct, you get third question, and difficulty as well as the mark of third question get increased. So NMAT is coming out with a adaptive test approach. Okay, so it is a kind of first Indian exam which is introduced with adaptive test. There is a GMAT, but is an international exam, but NMAT is the first exam that is accepted the adaptive testing pattern. Okay, now let's look into some of the other changes. So this is the second major change in NMAT exam, that suppose there are 36 question in quant. Okay, now if you just visit 30 questions, you get your score, but just because you did not visited 6 question, you'll get a less mark. So it is written over here, if you do not finish all the question in allotted time for a section, you will receive a score, but it will reflect a penalty for not finishing the test. So you have to make sure that you attempt all the questions. Okay, you go through all the questions. And now another major change, it is in the GMAT exam as well as now in NMAT exam. You cannot skip a question. So if you have attempted any of the psychology test or psychology test, you'll see that if you cannot go to second question if you do not mark first question. Okay, same with GMAT exam, and now it has been introduced in NMAT exam as well, that this is the free exam that is available on NMAT forum, NMAT website. So I just appeared for the test, and the major change that I noticed, that this was the first question of quant section. So I did not mark it, and I click on next button. So until and unless I mark the question, this pop-up comes, you cannot continue with this question unanswered. So you have to attempt that particular question to go to the next question. So two major changes that we saw is, first, you have to attempt the question to go to the next question, and second thing, that you have to attempt all the questions to get proper mark. If you leave some of the question, you'll get a less mark, or your mark will come with a penalty. Okay, so these are some major changes that has been introduced this year in the NMAT examination. So regarding with this, iQuanta is soon launching its NMAT Snap course. Okay, so if you guys are interested in NMAT Snap practice or anything, just part of our public group that is free for everyone. Okay, you can be part of it. We are updating daily questions or daily important things that is available, available for you for free. Apart from that, that is for free practice. If you have, and if you need any help regarding NMAT exam, Snap exam, CAT exam, or any other thing, you can always message us, or you can always message any of the mentor on iQuanta available. Thank you everyone. I hope everything is cleared in this. If you still have any doubt or anything that you want to ask, you can ask in the comment section. Thank you everyone.